And what's up, guys? Jojo Barrientos again. This is the time we are going to be checking out Enchanting Too Much. This is a standard deck, and actually, this is hilarious because this is a standard deck for Azorius, the Azorius build. It's got 19 mana symbols. Nice balance of 50-50 here. It is a little white heavy here because we are running more white creatures than blue creatures. We do have a little bit of an extra kicker here. There is a sideboard of a Mnemonic Wall. That will balance everything out if needs be. I have a Temple of Enlightenment instead of the usual, which is good because it comes into play tapped and you scry one. Scry in this set is very, very crucial now. Stratus Walk, we might actually pull that out. Stratus Walk, and maybe go one off the Flitterstep Epsilon but technically this is a creature, that is an aura. Okay, this is one of the cool things in here. Ephra's Enlightenment I do love. If you read the text here, enchant creature. When Ephra's Enlightenment enters the battlefield, put a +1/+1 on enchanted creature. Enchanted creature has flying. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield, you may return Ephra's Enlightenment to your owner's hand. So if this hits the graveyard, you put a creature out, boom, it's back in your hand, you play that the next turn. It's very beautiful, very, very fun to watch, and the art is just a beautiful piece. Imagine what that looks like, foiled out, amazing. I've got some lands here. These are like the really old school lands. Holy. Let's actually give this a playtest. Now I'm going to be running, and I'm going to try and describe what I'm going to be playing on there, because you cannot see by the gameplay. So I'm running a Golgari, Eldrazi, everything but the Eldrazi, and then the Eldrazi. If you want to check out the stat list on there, I do have the link in the description below. So that is what we're going up against. 20 life on there, 20 life on my phone. Whoops, I forgot to send a text to a friend of mine here. In the last video, I was sending a message to him. This is sort of continuation of what happened last week when I lost my debit card. Found it. I found it. Lost and found my debit card, which I'm happy about. So let's get this party started. You're gonna see the what I'm gonna be doing. Roll for firsts. Let's roll for firsts. We're looking at 1-6. So he has rolled 1-6. My roll 4-6. I get to choose if I go first. I will play first. Already shuffled my deck well before. 5, 6, 7. All right, here we go. All right, in my hand here in the first turn for me, as the Golgari team, I've got a forest and one forest in my hand, one giant spider, one trestle troll, Swirling Samular, Pathfinder Ulamog right off the gate. That's actually really good as an end game kind of thing. So I'm gonna keep this hand and play forest down first. His turn. So turn 1 for him. He's got a nice island. He's got a nice little swamp here. There's nothing really he can play right now, so we're gonna drop that. Island first and call that a turn. Oh, I forgot to draw. Oh wow, look at that. Two Ephra's Enlightenments. There was only about 3 of those in the deck, so I'm gonna be worried about lands right now. This is a very slow deck for me. The Golgari deck, like I said, the link is in the description below if you want to take a look through that list. I just pulled up an X-Bane Guardian. I'm not really sure how this is gonna work, but I'm really hoping I get this kicking off soon before his turn. His next turn. Okay, so Gift of Immortality hits the field. We're gonna try and figure out what's going on here. We got 1 plains, 1 islands, and we got play. Do we have anything to play? Nope, nothing yet. Alright, so my next turn. Another Upline Unicorn here. That's two Upline Unicorns to my hand. Giant Spider, Shambler with the Swamp Walk. That is kind of interesting. We're not working really well right now. Next turn for him. Turn 3 pulls up. He pulls up another island, another plains. Helios Emissaries of Forecast, so we're trying to figure this out here. Archetype to Courage, there you go. White, white, and for 1. Archetype to Courage, everything on his side of the field will gain first strike. Everything on my side of the field will lose first strike or will not gain first strike at all. That is very powerful. That is a very powerful card, and I have to admit I have no answers for that. So I am sorry. I draw on my turn. I grabbed a Sylvan Cartilid. Does not help me at all. I will be dropping Sewer Shambler into the graveyard. It doesn't really help me at all. But that's fine. His next turn, 7 cards in hand. He's grabbed a cancel. What do we got here? Stratus Walk. So the cool thing is about Stratus Walk is that it's 2. Oh, actually. No. We're not going to do that. We're going to gift Immortality this guy. So we're going to drop the gift of Immortality on him. He's going to attack, come over for 2. Ow. I lose 2 life. I'm down 18. Next turn for me. Still running on the Weeper of the Wilds. I'm still running on that thing. Trying to figure out what is going to be going on here. I just need more lands. There you go. Boom. 2 lands up. I get to play my Sylvan Cartilid. There you go. 0-3. Defender Hexproof. Add 1 mana to any color into my mana pool. Beautiful card. His next turn. Very good on the attack. Now here's where this deck really kicks off. Once you get that Ethereal Armor, this deck starts kicking off very, very quickly. Ethereal Armor is very, very powerful in this deck. And it is kind of an endgame step. So we got Ethereal Armor on the Archangel of Courage here. So let's see the power. We'll show you the power here. So enchant creature. Enchanted creature gets +1/+1 for each enchantment you control and has first strike. In this case, enchanted creature here is an enchantment creature. So the enchantment portion kicks out. So that means I have 1, 2, 3. This thing kicks off and gets 3 +1/+1 counters. Come on. It's turning it into an insane 5/5. Will destroy my Sylvan Cartilid. He will not attack because I do have a blocker up. And we'll see how this will go out. This is going to go out with a bang. It's going to be very, very, very interesting how this will go out. But he does have something powerful now in his hand. He wants to swing, but he can't. I have a blocker on the field. He will not open swing. My turn. On tap, draw. I pull another swamp here, and I'm up 3 lands. That means I want 4 mana opening for something big here. And I'm ruffling through my thing. I'm ruffling through things here. So what I'm gonna do is tap 3 of my lands and put an Upline Unicorn on the field. That will give me 1 extra mana for turn, and I will hold off on playing Reaper of the Wilds to check out what I'm gonna be seeing here. His next turn. He doesn't want to attack because the thing with this here is gonna be really interesting. How much is that? Now look at this. Look at the bestow cost on this one. 5 cast for bestow, but it's a 3 cast as a creature, and it's a 2/2 with flying. The one thing is you can give it the gift of immortality again. We already have the gift of immortality on it, and we could Stratus Walk it if we want to and give that extra boost. Jeez, but that kicks not. That doesn't really is gonna work here. So what we're gonna do is Aphora's Enlightenment. So we're gonna enchant this creature with Aphora's Enlightenment and put in a +1/+1 counter on it and give it flying. So we're gonna tap all this. Tap, tap, tap. Aphora's Enlightenment. That'll hit the field. We're going to stack this on top. Archetype to Courage. That'll kick off another one, so it puts up another 2 counters. Because it adds the Efforts, Enlightenment +1 counter, and as well as the Ethereal Armor, counting as another enchantment on the field that I control. Technically, that is what I control. So now it is a 7/7 flying. He will swing. I can't block. He will swing. Oops. He will swing. Ow. I was at 18 life. Now I hit down to... Hang on, let me do the math here. -2, -7. So I'm down to 11 life. Ow, that really hurts. Here we go. Alright, so this deck is very, very slow, and it's not coming out well I want. I have 5 mana open now. Gonna put the spider in for 4 mana. So I'll tap all 3 4 mana, and my Opaline Unicorn for that. Drop the gold gate. Drop the gate for the turn. Oh jeez, this is going bad. Actually, I'm gonna scoop on that one because honestly, that way that guy's attack. Oh wait, no, I've got a chance here. His next turn is gonna be pretty interesting here. Oh, here we go. So here's the Temple of Enlightenment. And that comes into play tapped. But even still, looking at that card... Yeah, you want that on your library. He will swing over. Actually, he will swing over. I will block with my Giant Spider. Hit dies. And it's my turn again. Everything on taps. I got a Golgari Gate on there, on the field. That leaves me open for some interesting stuff. I draw another Swamp, which is good. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That I'm very short. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Tap 4 of my lands. I play Reaper of the Wilds. Now, if a creature dies, scry 1. He is tapped out, so I will swing for 1. He will lose 1 life. His turn. Now, this is where things get interesting. That is 4 mana. That's tricky. The Eidolon of Countless Battles is a tricky card to figure out because we could run it as the Bestow. And we do have the mana to pull this off. So actually, let's do that. We'll run it as the Bestow. Enchantment creature kicking off the Ethereal Armor. And the +1/+1 for each aura I control. So... that's 1. Ethereal Armor counts as 1. So it's 3. So this will gain 4. We're just going to stack Epsilon. Or Eidolon, sorry. Countless Battles on the stack. Actually, we're going to... oops. I'm going to untap it first. We're going to move this guy over. So he stacks. So he now is an 11/11 with enough to deal damage. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So he's up 9 counters from his 2/2. Now he becomes 11/11 swinging for flying. That is a problem right there. And I have no creatures to block with the flying. That is destructive. He taps. That is game. Game, set, and match. I lose. I'm a horrible loser. That is very destructive. That's very fast to be on turn 8 and be throwing down 11/11s if you get that stack correctly. Going up against another control deck, that will be really, really interesting because you're going to have to hold that cancel off. We are mana screwed on that Enchanting Too Much deck. Running only on 4 lands at that one time. Now, I didn't do the tap one because I knew I had enough to pay for it because it's just... Didn't do it anyway. I get lazy sometimes. But... That was the deck. That is Enchanting Too Much. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful deck. It's a beautiful deck the way it comes out. Look at that. 11/11. Yikes. So yeah. That's game. Game, set, and match. I got killed horribly. The game resolves. And I will see you guys in the next video. I will do... Also, give a like, give a subscribe button to me, because honestly, I love putting out these videos, and I would love it if you guys would show some support behind me, because these games are so fun. Tapped Out is amazing. Check it out. Give it a whirl. Build your own decks, and then you can actually buy their own decks as well. I'll see you guys in the next video.